he finally gets in, he knows everything.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to think. Chuck, he's so young. He's so young in this season. Oh my god. That's why I didn't recognize him. Because I'm so used to him, like, them showing, like, the older seasons.
The 25-yard line. Operating from their own
I know,
23,
I said that, like, I'm like,
they'll
that
begin
things have changed.
first and 10.
It's not like it.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Yeah, they gotta do something that'll make me want to play.
Play action now, Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he'll be taken down all the way up past
I'm still watching videos. Keep that.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Should be, but it's probably going to my controller because.
On play action, here's Jackson. The pressure.
said, yes, that is a phone. Go to your chair. You make me feel old. Because they're second graders. They understand.
Yeah, probably because of her.
But I was like,
She's a fucking
you
moron.
made me feel old as fuck. Made me feel so old. That's great.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Off the play fake, Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Because I'm not in the middle of this.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A gain there of 15. That's a Steeler first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10, good for a Steeler first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And 3rd and 2. It's Howard moving to his right. And he'll just have to this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on fourth down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
Now he'll work his way out right. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Jackson up top again. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man is Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Now he takes off. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain. You see so many of these crossing concepts, Mike, at every level of football because they're good versus man, they're good versus zone, and the best thing they do is they get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and in a good position for run after catch.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2. He'll get this out wide. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First afternoon, and it results in a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. They'll pitch it out here to Henry. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Howard to throw here on first down. Moving outside the pocket. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. A run here with Johnson. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses you.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, it's Howard. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Down the field, he's got Warren. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. An even 40 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Rolling right. Good blocking, and he's
You don't watch about this.
Will Howard.
I get it. I don't want to take any.
It's a hamstring. Ain't nobody gonna be out the whole year with a hamstring.
No, that's not what I mean.
What the?
Wanting us to go back to the way they used to be. You know, walking to school together, dancing on tables, bungalow, nights when we at your mom's country house. Me and my sister. With our families. We need each
I'm
other.
getting spawn trapped, bro.
Is it better now?
I can't play with this because we're getting too
Still a
trapped.
little time. Final minute of this first half.
You heard me?
We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. The That's when the offense will take over.
Didn't answer the question. I asked y'all 4 times. Does it sound better now?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start.
That sounds like,
from the
yeah, I can
24.
hear everything in the background.
It's still here. It was like a
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Taking off. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
Dude, he's sitting in the
All the
back. They're
time
all
he
sitting
could,
in the
but when he
back.
saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
See where he was when he was not
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep
said he was
breath,
right on top.
focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
From the 39, here's
I did.
a
I
1st and
said
10.
he's out on top.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
I'm home. Top window, he's weak.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The ACR room. Or the IC.
Now it's Jackson.
Yeah, the ICR.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down. I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Watch this
Now
corner right
Whistler's
corner.
timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half.
He's right there on the right.
Got him.
Where are you, V? You scared me, CJ. You can't do that.
Trying to hold the whole right side. Keep them from.
On 3rd and short, they go option left.
Yeah, that's fine.
Tackle there.
There by V.
They're getting close to
Oh,
scoring.
shit. I
Instead, they
didn't
get
know
nothing.
that.
Time has run out.
I thought they
This
got
1st
him down.
half has come to an end. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score.
Okay, how about now? Can you hear the background still?
Oh shit. Oh my god. I gave
No, I don't sound as bad.
From the
I fixed it.
35,
Also the
it's
game.
1st and 10.
Game's just loud.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson.
Yeah.
A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 35 yards.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, right back to Johnson. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but
What?
that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So
I like
the
him.
backs that are the
I like
best
him.
are the ones that can
Okay.
get more yardage than
Say
maybe
that.
what's blocked for. And I think this is a
Just
nice
because of the maps
physical
already.
gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And this is what modern day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. You look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back. He's expected to win. And that's exactly what he did here. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Back to the end zone. He's got it. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Alright, Bubs, are you still in your one game?
A first
Yeah,
down
I'm
throw for Jackson.
Alright.
This throw
Sorry,
right
CJ, I have to
taken in by Fowler. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Exiting the pocket right. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Try to run a sub.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
An AR heavy fucking map.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jackson.
Oh, he's got
to
one
his
coming
right.
to the right.
He'll tuck it and take off.
I think
And he'll
that's
be out of
bullshit.
bounds
You can
inside
Got
the
him. Got all
30-yard
three of them.
line. Give him 11 on the scramble.
Up top.
Give them a new set of downs. A 1st set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go with the option here to the short side. And he's not going to outrun the defense and push him back out of bounds. A loss of a couple.
As the ball continues to get wider, the boundary almost becomes like having a 12th defender, and that's exactly how the defense used it here. Continue to push that back wide until he had no choice but to just go out of bounds.
Second down, Jackson. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, Jackson. That's into the hands of
Sub is not doing me any
and he'll
justice.
be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Jackson now. That's taken in. He will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Jackson up top again. He's going to run it. And he will get into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Destroying these poor bastards.
We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away.
Trophy in there.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching
down that
forward
hallway,
for a
watch out.
pickup of 6. Second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line.
I'm going to go clear the bottom middle.
Gain of 7. And the Steelers first.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Howard. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down, it's Howard. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9. Out of the the gun, it's Howard. There's a short one caught by
Destroying
Fireman.
these poor bastards.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From 29, here's second down and a yard. Throwing is Howard. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
Just a good, solid run here on third down, tie game, fourth quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the hand off
Should have shot that door open.
Howard now to throw it here on second down. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Hey, you, Bruce,
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them
That's
green
not me.
grass
I'll
rules.
run
And the
around
idea is
with the
if you're
M15.
running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're
43
open,
and 8.
stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so
I was just playing
difficult to
Hill
defend.
because that's getting in the
So out comes the veteran, Chris
Yeah,
Boswell,
I got
in
100.
a big spot.
Was it?
This to
Yeah, I
grab
got
a late
100.
lead. This kick is
I was just destroying those poor
They
kids,
move
bro. I
out
was
front
farming
and
them.
take the lead.
At the end, I
in
kind
the
of
fourth
switched
quarter.
over to Tennessee.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks
Brandon,
it
could
through
we play another
to
one,
give
or
his
should
guys
we
a
wait?
lead here in the
Play
fourth
another one.
quarter.
I'm driving right now. There's a minute left.
Stop at 25.
Okay, okay, I just wanted to make sure.
In there.
25-yard line.
This is probably my favorite map in the game so far.
They'll come up for first and 10.
This map's a lot of fun.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Yeah, match mode.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball, and this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Man, come on, man.
Gonna
I
need a
somebody
big
wipe them
play
out
now.
up top.
Third down and long. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand and forces a turnover on downs. And on this first down, it's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Taking off, trying to get there. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one.
I just keep getting shot every 8.
Howard. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They needed 4. They got 8. And it results in a new set down.
Can be.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense.
What the
they
fuck?
take an 8. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory away from home in the division, which is so valuable. And they'll get another shot.
I have a freaking transformer on B.
So overpowered, bro. Alright, here I come.